All right, guys, good day. Welcome, Dark Horse Investors. We're going over Telcoin. Telcoin is one of my favorite projects out there. Nice hidden gem. A lot of people don't know about it. That's perfect for what we want as contrarians. Hidden gems before everyone else knows. So let's get at it. Currently, right now, Telcoin is sitting at 0.007 of a cent. So below a penny. Market cap sitting at 644 million. All right, we got a max supply of 100 billion, and we already got 91 billion already circulating. So that means the supply is out there is pretty good. All right, let's go look at the company. All right, so Telcoin is focusing on capturing this particular market, right, which, if you think about it, is genius. All right. They're going after 5.2 billion active subscribers globally under the telecoms industry. Okay. And so when you look at that, that's a huge opportunity, right? So let's think about that for a moment. Most everyone has a cell phone. So what better way to integrate into the daily lives of everyone who already has a cell phone? And throughout vast parts of the world, you have people who have cell phones and they don't have banking. So how can you bank the unbanked? There's a huge problem in some of the emerging economies where you have more users who do have a cell phone, but they don't get to participate in the financial infrastructure of their country. Now you can provide these solutions where people can receive loans, they can have access to money, they can move from one currency over to the next and build out the ecosystem. So that's pretty good. And and the remittance industry is huge as well too. Of what sending money, you got MoneyGram, right? Western Union, those type of uh, services. They heavily dependent on extracting fees from its users. And a lot of times those fees are just as astronomical, right? So with Telcoin, decentralized finance, revolutionize by enabling the creation of user-owned automated non-custodial applications accessible to anyone with an internet connection. All right. It's designed to complement telecom. Now that's important. Complement. A lot of people want things that disruption is good, but if you don't have to reinvent the wheel, that's just as good. Where you can complement what's already there, which means that there's already infrastructure in place. Right? Mobile money, e-wallet partners. Right? So looking for partners as well globally. Right? With both what traditional finance and blockchain transaction rails. Okay. So globally, here's something. All right. Now watch this. They're regulated as a major payment institution by Monetary Authority of Singapore. Watch this. Telcoin is also registered and regulated in a number of other global markets, including the United States, Canada, Australia, and maintains primary offices in Singapore, Tokyo, and Los Angeles. It also has been an active member of the GSMA since February of 2018. Here's the GSMA. All right, this is their role. Global organization unifying mobile ecosystem to deliver, develop, and deliver innovation. I'm sorry, I said to deliver, to discover, develop, and deliver innovation foundational to positive business environments and societal change. All right. They unite over 1,000 mobile operators and businesses across the ecosystem and related industries to advance innovation and reduce inequalities around the world. They are a member. Look, Telcoin is a crypto project that is having a lot of use cases, and they're just silently building the infrastructure and doing what they need to do. It's awesome. Let's go check out their newsroom. All right. Here's some most recent in December, December the 15th. All right. Nebraska Neobank envisions a bridge between banking and crypto. And I do not have an account to see this. All right. So let's go back. Let's see if we have some other. All right. Here we go. So we got Telcoin targets first U.S. regulated digital asset bank with Nebraska hearing. All right. So they had a hearing recently. And during this hearing, their job was to basically answer all questions related to why they should have a banking charter, how they have the infrastructure, how they can remain solvent in the midst of if there's a financial crisis. And from the looks of it, they did very well during the hearing. Things went well. And this could be very, very positive that if they do get this banking charter, it will be one of the first. It would change the game. You can bet that parabolic moves will be coming. All right. So they're looking to make history as it pushes for approval to become the first regulated digital asset bank in the United States. I can applaud, clap for them for even getting this far, regardless if they or it's approved or not. But the fact that they are thinking with a bigger vision, I can back that. And I'm going to show you some things on the chart too that this little quiet little crypto project has done very well. A lot of people don't know. And yes, disclaimer, I do have Telcoin for years. All right, so they're looking for the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act paves the way. All right, so it's critical to Telcoin's journey. All right, so behind it is Mike Flood. He aims to position Nebraska as a hub for digital asset regulation. So, look, this is Nebraska that's trying to change the game, right? Any city, any state, they do a lot of things to try to bring businesses to put themselves on a map that they can make their state stand out. Why do you think places like Texas they want to bring in big corporations? Hey, I give you tax breaks. Why you think California is in the mess that they're in is because the taxes and the cost of living is too large, and you got massive companies like Tesla and them are wanting to move to other places like maybe Texas, right? Or you got uh, In the entertainment industry, Atlanta is becoming a hub now. It's because they have these all these tax breaks and they want to bring it in because they know that what it generates jobs, things like that. And that's another thing too. During the hearing, Telcoin talked about how bringing Telcoin to Nebraska and getting the banking charter will open up thousands and thousands of jobs. Don't you think Nebraska will want that for their state? The more jobs you bring in, the more taxes you can collect, the more you can increase your revenue, and the more you can make your state an incubator. And this is exactly what they're doing. All right. So look, the application has already been cleared, which is a significant hurdle. Look, so in September this year of 2024, all right, the finance confirmed the application's completeness. All right. So once again, if approved, there would be the first digital asset enabling insurance of regulated stable coins dubbed digital cash. Vision beyond the 160 billion stablecoin market. Right. Designed to support its remitted services, these stablecoins aim to disrupt traditional payments by offering seamless merchant transactions and integration into decentralized finance. Now, this is me just thinking, forward thinking. There's something called white label. And with white label solutions, Telcoin could be the technology underneath their financial systems, and they can rebrand. Basically, companies can rebrand and use Telcoin's underlying infrastructure. That's a possibility, guys. They have the infrastructure and they know what they're doing. They're the experts in it. This could be huge, right? Telcoin's banking ambitions are gaining traction, attracting attention from mobile network operators and global fintech leaders. Right? They want to offer services such as crypto staking, aims to integrate digital assets into a traditional banking system. All right, they got a lot of investor interest, including pre-Series A funding, fundraising rounds to support its vision. Now, it was asked in the hearing, like, okay, if we were approved this, how would that work? Do you have the capital to start up to get it? There's like, yes, we have reserves, we're good, but we also have investors and lenders ready to go to where we can inject billions into building out the infrastructure correctly to bring in the jobs. And so they've basically done the analysis of what they would need. But to be a smart business, you're not going to what? Just get all that stuff and you're not approved. They need approval first. And then once they get the approval, then they have the people lined up. Now we can work together. Let's get this thing done. This is smart. I like it. Right. So if successful, they do it now. This is nothing's guaranteed. We don't know if that's going to happen. We hope it do. But here's my bet. I bet Telcoin's also leveraging and saying, listen, Nebraska, if you don't want to do this, I'm pretty sure there's another state that does. And Nebraska, if I'm Nebraska, I would want to be first. Now, Nebraska's already known for one of its legends, which is Warren Buffett, right? And they're known for the Cornhuskers football, which hadn't been too much relevant over the last decade or so. But in the earlier '90s and late '90s, they were that team, right? Outside of that, what do we know Nebraska for? So if I'm Nebraska, I'm definitely taking this opportunity because it's history. And why not be known as being part of that, right? And what I'm saying, this is not financial advice. I don't know. You have to do more research, but I like Telcoin. So look over here at the charts. I'm on a weekly, so I can really zoom out and let you guys see. All right. So 2000 since 2018, this asset at the height of its all-time high has grown 203,525%. Yep. Yep. And I was fortunate enough to be in this asset early. It benefited me. From November 2023 up to now, we have moved at the height between 1,000% and with the pullback around 765%. Old little Telcoin nobody knows about. What targets can we be looking for? All right, we're gonna take it from the swing low to the swing high. I'm gonna do a different style. I'm gonna take it to here. All right, and our targets for tail. First target based off this impulse is 8 cent. Second target is 11 cent. Third is 18. Fourth is 25 cent, and the top one is 29 cent based off this impulse. What type of growth are we looking at from current levels? All right. First target, we're talking about 11x, 15x for second, for third, 26x, 35x to the fourth, and 41x to the fifth. Yeah, that's it. All right. She bought E White. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be doing more videos and getting down into um, a lot of these crypto projects. All right. And if you haven't, check out the Crypto Strategist bundles. You can check that out on the Dark Horse Investor website. It helps you guys to plan. We can find the assets, but if you don't have a plan for them, if you don't have the strategies for them, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. It's because when this thing moved 200 something thousand%, the question is, what plan did you have in place? And Telcoin is one of the reasons why I want to create a lot of the strategies that I had, is because I had a massive amount of Telcoin, but I had no plan for it. And you know what to really do. And so it took me 2 cycles to really understand it. But all right, I know what I need to do with this. Well, these strategies helps you guys to get all that stuff figured out. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great one.